Okay, Jen.
Hey guys, sorry about my picture. I don't know what happened. I just tried to log in and it was just video not working. So it's one of those days. So just pretend you see my mouth moving. I don't have much to share today, but we have a lot easier month than we did last month when it was just chock full of things. But we do have lots of exciting things coming, and I know I'm not the one who's going to announce it, but there is going to be something exciting to be announced. So I am just going to get going on this week's calendar. So far, we are on the third day that we've been posting for March Mingle. If you don't know what March Mingle is, it was something that we thought would be fun because we've had such a huge growth spurt since January 2018. And so really what we thought is just, a couple of questions a week in March to get to know each other better, to share some of the things we love about Plexus, but also just about ourselves, our family, or whatever. So Elizabeth posted the first two last week. And usually there's one that pertains to the business or Plexus, and then the other is more personal. So she did last week's, I did today, March Mingle number 3, hashtag. And be sure to check it out. Encourage your new ambassadors to check it out and to participate. And we are going to have 2 different drawings at the end of the month. We have 8 total posts. And if you comment on all 8 posts, and share a little about yourself with each question, then you are either going to be entered into the drawing that is for all of the new ambassadors since January 2018, or you will be entered into the drawing for ambassadors that are more seasoned prior to 2018 January. So that's kind of how we're doing the drawings, but be sure to participate. Super fun. And then you get to go through and see how everybody is answering and learn a lot of things about each other. The second thing I'm going to announce is this Thursday, 2 days away, we've got Kelly Jackson running our Slim Challenge. So what is a Slim Challenge? It is a group set up on Facebook, and it's a way for you to utilize a group that is being run by a seasoned ambassador with testimonies, motivation, lots of fun things going on about Slim and tips and things like that during a week of trial. So for someone who is not quite ready to invest $80 plus or whatever it is in a whole month, this is a great way to invite your friends and your family to say, you know what? Hey, why don't you just try it for a week? And the perk is it's up to you how you present it to them. You can either have them go to your website and purchase as a retail customer, and they will pay $24.95 plus tax and shipping. So it's going to be, a little pricier, $30, because it's a retail price for that. Or you can offer some customer service, and this is what I personally prefer to do, and they are available in your back office that you can order for $19.95, and then you can just have them in hand to offer your friends and family and say, hey, $20. So it's kind of like they're saving basically $10. They're not paying the tax, they're not paying the shipping, and they're getting it at your cost. But I would only encourage you to do that for that very first time as a customer service. After that, then you just send them their website, okay? Because that would get kind of difficult to maintain. So $19.95, and then sell it for $20. So they're getting a great deal, and you are still getting good PV because you're ordering that and then you're making that money back, plus offering customer service. Plus, if you can get them to do this before the group really gets going, then then they can be a part of this group. And maybe you have someone who just started. Maybe you have someone who is just kind of already tasted Slim. They're free and welcome to join in the group and go ahead and start participating, because Kelly has been going ahead and posting and making some testimony posts and things like that to start engagement. So we want this to be something that people feel comfortable in and can ask questions and can post a selfie if they really want to or whatever. So anyway, another reason is good to have those on hand, by the way, is if someone gives you a referral. I thought this would be a great way to thank them by giving them a 7-day Slim trial as a thank you. So just another thought. All right, so the third thing I'm going to talk about, and the final thing is, it's very short, but if you haven't been tuning in to Erin Zimmerman's page this past week, then you're missing out. She is offering, well, besides all of the things that she normally does with, the Tell Me Tuesday and things like that, she's got an Instagram training going on, and it is really good. It's like one of those things that you could go back and listen to again and again and learn something new every time you watch the videos, and that you just kind of soak in, because Instagram's kind of the up and coming way of social media. A lot of younger people are involved in Instagram, I know, but also just it's kind of I don't know, it's more acceptable, I guess you would say, to share products, to kind of intermingle and brand yourself on that social media outlet, as opposed to Facebook, where it seems like Facebook has gotten kind of, I don't want to say that it's saturated by any means, but people can unfollow you. People get tired of seeing the same post every day, and sometimes it's shared quite often by same ambassadors with mutual friends. And on Instagram, it's a way for you to post your life, but there's so many different aspects that you can go in and out. If you watch these videos by the Diamond Ambassadors on Erin's team and what I'm talking about, they are masters at branding themselves, and they have this person that they are to their network of, they can make it whoever. They might be the homeschool mom, and whereas on Facebook, they probably are just, it's more difficult to brand yourself on Facebook, I feel, because you have your friends, your family from everywhere, as opposed to on Instagram. People may not be on Instagram from your friends and family from high school or whatever. These people on Instagram are people out looking to follow cool people. So you invent yourself, you create yourself there. You can come up with whoever you want to be. If you want to be, brand yourself, you can do that there. And they teach you how to do that. Diamonds, like Bridget Ryan, Trisha Rager, Rebecca Folks, and Erin, they all give these really detailed tips on how you can go about doing crazy stuff, like from the stories on Instagram to even offering, I think it was Trisha Rager, and she's like doing a giveaway, and I don't understand it all yet. I'm still learning, but it's really dynamic. So if you haven't checked it out, it starts very basic. Start with day 1, and then day 2, and day 3. And I'm still kind of catching up on the 4th and 5th day, but it's really good. Check it out. And that's pretty much all I'm going to share. So I'm passing it over to Elizabeth.
Okay, I was thinking Maria was going next. Okay, well, I've got several things to share. So I'm going to start with letting you know that I have down to do the drawing for the why challenge that I posted on Sunday, asking you to share your why and show where you have it posted, whether it be on a mirror, whether it be, on the refrigerator, whether it be a picture on your phone, whether it be in your car, wherever you see it. Guys, your why is super important. I don't think that very many of you saw it. Last I checked, I had 3. I honestly have not checked it this afternoon, so I don't feel like I can do the drawing till I go back and see. So I think I'm gonna wait till tomorrow evening, give more of you a chance to get your why in and post a picture. Guys, we might not be able to read your why if it's far away, but just the idea that you've got it, it's important to you. So you need to have it somewhere where it's gonna be visible, where you're going to see it daily, because that's the whole reason of posting it and having it somewhere. Just show us a screenshot of it, and you'll be entered to win a prize. Knowing your why, we all know, is super important. You've got to know why you're doing this. So please plan to participate. I will promise to do the drawing tomorrow night. So I want to give you guys another day to do that. The next thing I wanted to remind you guys of is on March 20th, Erin is going to be doing the second drawing for the Rise Retreat Challenge. We have several other teammates who have already earned it, and some more working hard to get that third ambassador to be commission qualified, and all of that to participate in the drawing. So if you are gold or senior gold at least, and you have 3 people, you will be entered. You've got to let Erin know so she can add you to the drawing. The next one is a week from tonight. I'm not sure what time of day she's going to do it, but it is on March 20th, and I don't know how many more names. I'm assuming she'll draw 3 more names. I don't know, but you want to. If you have earned that right to be in the drawing, you want to comment and let her know. She's got, I don't know how many, 8,000 people on her team, 10,000. She's not going to be able to keep track. You've got to let her know, but it is a drawing you definitely want to be in. Remember, you're just responsible for getting to Arizona. We are taking care of food. We are taking care of this really, really super nice house. We've got activities planned. We're talking all kinds of little extras and perks. I cannot wait. And I want this for as many of you as possible. So please, please, please do everything you can to get those 3 and get to gold or above. I want you all in this drawing. You deserve it. You work hard. We want as many from our team to be on that. So anyway, next drawing is March 20th. Okay, moving right along. Super Silver Challenge, guys. Don't forget about this incredible challenge. I want you to give yourself some props, some high fives, raise the roof, whatever you do. If you are going for it this month, let us see. I see Kimmers. I see Joanne. Woo! Crystal's going for it. And Jennifer. Yay! I know there's so many more of you guys. This incentive is like no other. Keep in mind, if I'm just going to use a silver ambassador, a silver ambassador who has 3 people on their team. You need 7 more. That does not mean you personally have to sign 7 more. It is a combination of you and the 3 people already on your team. But keep in mind, yes, you do get 75 this month and 75 next month for maintaining that. But think about it. If 7 people join your team this month, that's $25 at least per welcome pack bonus. So that's another $175. So it is so much more than $150. It's at least another $175. And leaders, please get with anybody who's already hit silver and tell them, I'm looking through my report and I see that you need 3 or you need 5. Please give that person on your team the number of new ambassadors they need, because to some, 50 points sounds like a ton. It sounds like, oh my gosh, I could never do that, because they don't understand it yet. They're too new. As their upline, go through your report and break it down for anybody that wants it, that is, interested in getting their products paid for, and let them know you only need X number of people to join your team with a welcome pack. And then offer yourself to throw them into a 3-way message with you if they have any potentials, and help them get these people on board. This is an incentive we do not want to ignore. We do not want to let this slip through our hands, because maybe Plexus will offer more incentives like this in the future. So if we just let it go by the wayside and we don't really try for it, guys, they might not offer these things again. Huge way to build a team. Plexus has never given us points for welcome packs. Now, these aren't points you're going to get paid on, but they count towards the rank incentive. Never, ever have done that. So this is huge. You get to have them take advantage of the welcome pack. You get the welcome pack bonus, and you get the mock points to hit super silver. So if you've already hit it, help your team. Help them figure out how many they need and get them there. Also, it's not just for your level 1s. Don't just look at your level 1s. If you have a team of several levels, reach past those level 1s, especially if their upline doesn't really understand or work the business. Reach down. You might have a level 2, 3, or 4 that has 8 people, and they don't realize they just need 2 more. So help people in all levels of your organization. It is totally worth it. You could be bringing somebody in that really doesn't realize what they've already got started. Okay, so be diligent, do it ASAP, because we've got half the month left, a little over half the month left. Still plenty of time, but we don't want to waste a day. We don't want to assume our team knows how many they need. Help them by giving them that goal, that number to shoot for. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, I have this down. I just put this down. Commissions are posted. Now, that does not mean it's in your bank account yet, but it is in your back office. And if you're wondering, I have no idea how to find out how much I'm going to get paid, you're going to log into your website. You're going to go to your virtual office. You're going to click on My Business. Then you're going to click on Commission Summary, and you're going to see February, and you're going to see a dollar amount next to that. That is what you earned in February. It will be paid out, they always say by the 15th. So today is the 13th. It's usually on Wednesday or Thursday. So it'll be Wednesday or Thursday. Then it will be in your account where you can either have it automatically transferred to your checking account or you can physically transfer it. But I want you to know where to look to see, because any income is extra income. So just want you to know how to do that, how to find that. I have had people in the past go 5 or 6 months and not realize that they were earning money because they're just buying from themselves. And next thing you know, they have enough to pay for their products and they're shocked. So just want you to know that's how you find out. Go check it out and be excited. Now, guys, if you have not checked your email, I'm assuming they've sent the email out to everybody. You need to check it out. And I'm praying that it's there, but if not, it's going to be there. Okay, let me just set the stage. Many of you were not with us last May. Last May, corporate did something they've never done before. It was called the Big Reveal. And it was the best month ever in Plexus. The best month. They revealed the new pink drink. We had it was an online streaming event, and we all were waiting on pins and needles. You know, different locations had get-togethers. The Tulsa team gathered at a restaurant, and we all watched together as they made the huge announcement about the pink drink. We had no idea. And along with it came a crazy incentive. People came back that hadn't ordered in a while. People were coming out of the woodwork to join. It was huge, guys. And guess what? They're doing it again. Now, this time it's called Too Big to Miss, with the number 2. That makes me think it has something to do with the number 2. I don't know, but it's too big to miss. And I have heard from another Jewel, her Jewel coach told her it's better than the Big Reveal. It's going to be Saturday, May 5th. And it's going to be streamed online. You will be able to start registering for that on April 2nd. You should get an email, register. Guys, the people last year who didn't register missed out on the hugest savings, the hugest incentive, guys. Don't have FOMO. Make sure you register. It's going to be incredible. They've already promised. Big things are coming, and it's going to happen on May 5th. So put that date in your calendar. Do not make plans. Maria, no having a baby on that day. The baby's got to be here way before then. So make plans to register, and we're going to be having team parties. I know things are going to be happening across the board, but this is something you don't want to miss. If it's anything like last year, even just half as good as last year, it's going to blow your socks off. And we're all in the dark, but we know when Plexus does something and says it's going to be big, too big to miss, you know it's going to be spectacular, because Plexus does not do anything halfway. So check your email. Be on the lookout if you haven't got it yet. It's coming, but registration starts on April 2nd. So make sure on April 2nd you are checking your email and getting registered, because something big is too big to miss. And I can't wait to find out. So anyway, those are all my announcements. I'm going to turn it over to Maria, and then she's going to turn it over to our guest reader, Crystal. So take it away, Maria.
Oh my gosh, how do I follow this excitement? Elizabeth, you are like, just blew that like way out of there. Now it's my turn. Okay. Well, first of all, I just get giddy, and I couldn't even wrap my mind when I read that email. I'm like, what could it be? What could it be? Because it was seriously very big last May. So just so stoked. But I will say that since commissions are posted, I've gotten messages from a couple of you saying, oh my gosh, this is another great payday, you know, and I just get chills and goosebumps. And let me tell you why that could possibly be, okay? So a lot of us have been placing our order for 130 PV because we get free shipping, right? Well, here's the thing. When we get our PV in, 100 PV, we get paid by pay points, right? So everybody in your organization that has 100 PV equals pay points, kind of like stock in a company. That's how we get paid. One of the 11 ways that we get paid. So if your check was bigger than normal, is because a lot of you on your team, and you included, are ordering your 130 PV and getting that free shipping. So, okay, so you're not just staying at the 100 PV, because when we order more than 100 PV and actually meeting that 130 PV, which also includes as a perk for free shipping, it raises the point value, you guys. So that's like stock in our company, in our own company that you own. This is your company. So I just have to say, keep pushing forward. We still have this month. I believe this is the last month of free shipping with 130 PV. Encourage it. If you haven't used it, I've used it every single month since January, February, and now my order ships out again. Actually, it shipped out already. But encourage your team to use that. Get their subscription order on. Super duper important, you guys. Subscription orders. Yes, Elizabeth.
I was just going to say, points, the points are worth $3.06, guys, each. That is huge. Huge, huge, huge. 306.
Thank you. Normally they're about 280, right? So it's a big increase. Absolutely. So how do you get that free shipping? You get that free shipping by placing a subscription, and it has to be unconditional. Unconditional means that it's going to ship no matter what. And we want all our ambassadors, every person that we sign on, we want them to be committed for 60 to 90 days. We have that conversation with them from the very beginning, right? Okay, if they're not, then we turn them over to customers, right? That from that very first thing. So it's not uncomfortable for us. We're having that conversation, but we're also getting them the free perks of free shipping. So again, this is the last month. I highly encourage you to reach out to your team and make sure that everybody's using and abusing that free shipping with 130 PV for ambassadors, because not only are they saving $6-7, but it also increases your point value, okay? And another thing, this is also the last month, as far as I know, for customers. So if you have a customer that orders a triplex, $100 above, so that's not counting tax and shipping, they also get free shipping. And I don't know about you guys, but free shipping gets me all the time. If I'm shopping online, you know, I got Amazon Prime because of free shipping. If I buy stuff off kids' websites, I will buy the extra amounts just so I can get free shipping. And everybody does it. Everybody's very familiar with that. And they can just add another product. And that also increases your volume. It increases your pay, increases your commission. So just remember that, you know, it's also another tool to help you reach out to those fence sitters, to help them, encourage them to use that free shipping. Everybody loves free, no matter what it is. If it's free, we love it. Okay, so that's what I have, and I'm going to pass it over to Crystal.
Hi guys, I'm Crystal. I'm a silver ambassador, and I'm under, my upline is Jen Weatherman. And I am just so excited. I don't even know if I can read this book tonight, because all these, like she said, the commissions, my paycheck was higher, and it's so exciting. And going for this super silver rank and the Instagram training, that's just like, oh my gosh, mind blowing. I have just, a little off base here, but I have just connected with like 6 new people just today on Instagram that I don't know from Adam. And it's just like, ah! So I'm going to try to calm myself down and share this book with you. This book has really spoken to my heart, and I shared it on my, I do a Motivational Monday on my regular Facebook page, just to kind of build interest and bring in, you know, more comments and more views to my page too. And this is a children's book, but you know what? We learn so much from children's literature, because you know what? It's just basic. It's to the point. There's no fluff. There's no extra. It's just straight to the climax, straight to that deep plot. And I'm an English teacher. I'm a 7th grade English teacher and cheerleading coach. And so I don't know. This has just made my week. It's amazing. So I want to share this with you. You may need a tissue at the end of that, and that's okay too. The first time I read it, it touched my heart that way too. And I'll post this on the team page so you can go and purchase this book. It's great for all of you that have small kids too. And the title is, What Do You Do with a Chance? It's written by Kobe Yamada. One day I got a chance. It just seemed to show up. It acted like it knew me, as if it wanted something. I didn't know why it was there. What do you do with a chance? I wondered. It fluttered around me. It brushed up against me. It circled me as if it wanted me to grab it. I started to reach for it, but I wasn't sure and pulled back. And so it flew away. I thought about it a lot. I wished I had taken my chance. I realized I had wanted it, but I still didn't know if I had the courage. When another chance came around, I wasn't so sure, but I decided to try. I went to reach for it, but I missed and I fell. I was embarrassed. I felt foolish. It seemed like everyone was looking at me. I decided I never wanted to feel that way again. So after that, whenever a chance came along, I ignored it. And the more I ignored them, the less they came around. Until one day, I noticed that I hadn't seen a chance in quite a while. It was as if they had all disappeared. I started to worry. What if I don't get another chance? I know I acted like I didn't care, but the truth was, I did. I still wanted to take a chance, but I was afraid. And I wasn't sure if I would ever be brave enough. Then I thought, maybe I don't have to be brave all the time. Maybe I just need to be brave for a little while, at the right time. I realized it was up to me. I promised myself that if I ever got another chance, I wasn't going to hold back. If I got another chance, I was going to be ready. Then one seemingly ordinary day, I saw something shimmering far off in the distance. Is it possible? I hoped. Could it be my chance? I had to find out. I ran as hard and as fast as I could toward it. I don't know how to explain it, but the second I let go of my fears, I was full of excitement. It wasn't that I was no longer afraid, but now my excitement was bigger than my fear. As I got closer, I could see that this was really a huge chance. But this time, I was ready. As it came by, I reached out and I grabbed it. I held on with all my might. It felt so good to soar, to fly, to be free. I now see that when I hold back, I miss out. And I don't want to miss out. There's just so much I want to see and do and discover. So what do you do with the chance? You take it, because it just might be the start of something incredible. Guys, I hope that spoke to your heart, just like it did mine, because Plexus is just a blessing to so many of us. And don't let it pass you. Grab it and run with it, because I too believe that we are here by divine placement. I love each of you, and many blessings to you all. And thank you for letting me share my story.
Crystal, thank you. I'm just so glad that I was on Facebook at the right time when you started talking about that. And I love listening to you. You are so encouraging and motivating. And I was excited to catch you on doing it live. And when you started reading that book, I immediately said, our team needs to hear this.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, yes, it's wonderful for a Plexus business, but just in life, if we each just approached life in that way in all aspects of our life, just think of the impact we can have and how it could affect our lives. So I just thought, I've got to ask Crystal to read that. And you just knocked it out of the park, girl.
And I love hearing your accent too. I love it.
We're going to have Crystal story time every Tuesday.
Story time with Crystal.
So thank you. Oh my goodness. And yes, if you'll post the information on the team page about that book. I mean, I just think it's such a good one. I wish my boys were little again.
I know. I do too.
But anyway, I hope you guys were as blessed by that as I was for the second time. So thank you, Crystal. Okay, guys. Now we're going to turn it over and we're going to turn it into our Power Half Hour. And I jotted down some things for us to do tonight. If you have not done your IPA, your income producing activity, I urge you to hang on. Let me give you little bits at a time. We're going to spend a few minutes on each of them, and you will feel so much better. You'll feel so accomplished. And I'm going to tell you specifically what to do. So thank you so much. I'm going to turn off the recording, but please stay on for your income producing activity, the activity that is going to propel your business forward. It's vital. It should be happening daily. And on Tuesdays, I like to knock it out together. So thank you all for tuning in tonight, and hang tight.